Gonna build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build a mountain, I hope I will. Gonna build a mountain, gonna build it high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I only know I'm gonna try.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I know it's been like a month or 2 months since my last upload, but here we are again. And today I have a new video idea for you guys. So my video idea is what is basically kind of next, the DLC for Planet Zoo, because we had the latest pack, Aquatic, which we suspected. There's only one pack that I still think that is most likely to happen, but I have some other ideas too which could be happening into the future of Planet Zoo, which is more likely to happen. So yeah, let's just get straight into it with the first pack. So for the first pack, I'm gonna say the Avian pack with of obviously birds. So I think the next pack definitely is going to be an Avian pack, because you might have seen the new game coming out. The new game that came out is this one that I'll pop up on the screen right now. It is basically a Frontier new game. I think it's from Frontier, yes. And that is so nice because now you have this kind of prehistoric game that is called Prehistoric Kingdom, and I feel like Prehistoric Kingdom is pretty nice, because in that video I saw birds, and if it's from Frontier, that might be an indication that birds are coming, because we definitely saw them in that trailer, and if they're capable of doing that in a trailer, it might happen for Planet Zoo as well. But that's only my it's kind of my thinking. So let's move on to the next thing then. So for me personally, I still think that the birds are gonna be the first pack coming, and I've put some examples in this video which could be the birds. I'm not gonna talk over them. If you know them, if you recognize them, good. I'm not gonna go over the birds because that's not specific here for. I'm just here for the pack. I'm not gonna include animals. Once we know the pack, we're probably gonna get the animals. Okay. Then I want to move on to some more region stuff. So like there are always have been packs about regions, like let's say the Aquatic is not really a region, Arctic is not really a region, but you had like Australian, South American, you know, these kind of packs, and I want to move up a step here because I think this could be the first pack also coming. So these two options, and I've basically said this from after the Aquatic was announced. I keep with that statement, and it's basically going to be a European pack, because I feel a European pack could be really good, because I feel like there's not much European animals into the game yet, which could be better, because we obviously need from every continent animals, I feel like, and I think it could be good to go for that as kind of a new DLC. Okay, moving on to a next pack, which also could be a possible idea, I feel like, is that we go from regions. So other regions, I mean, so that we include animals that are already in the game, like Asian animals, African, that we go into packs of these, that we get more animals from these regions, which also makes me include a Southeast Asian pack into the best couple of ideas, with the Avian and also the Avian and the European pack, because a sun bear is Southeast Asian animal, and they were found in the files when the aquatic pack was announced. So does that mean that we're gonna get a Southeast Asian pack first, or does it mean that it's just a future implantation for, well, who knows when? But I think that one of these 3 packs that I've said right now will get into the game. So yeah, that's gonna be definitely looking for. I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to taking a look at that. Then, while we're at regions, I want to get to some more things that could happen, but which are not very likely to happen right now. Maybe in the future, but not right now. I'm speaking of the next DLC that will be coming out soon. So what could be another idea, but which likely is not to happen, is an African pack. I feel like we could get more African animals, more other animals from other regions, and I think that there's a good possibility that we will ever get an African pack, but not necessarily the new DLC that will be coming out. Also then, I think they could also do an Asian pack, and instead of calling it Southeast Asian, just calling it Asian, but with other animals that are also from Southeast, Western Asia, and whatever you want. But yeah, that's just another idea. Then, moving on to what could also happen is a North American pack. I feel like if they really do regions again, instead of just these Arctic creatures that did not really based on region, they were just like Arctic animals or aquatic animals. The location did not really matter for these, but it was just a category. So if that would happen, I also have some packs for that later on in this video, but I'm trying to make it as short as possible because I do not want to blather around for so many minutes. But hey, a North American pack could also happen, because personally I still see a moose and a boar or just a mountain lion get into it. I feel like these animals definitely need to come in it. But yeah, I feel like that could be in a pack, but not necessarily, like I said, the next one. Then moving on to some packs that already sort of happened. Well, the first pack that I'm gonna talk about before I edited this, because I already made these pack designs before the aquatic pack, and there is an aquatic animal in it. It's the caiman, but don't worry about that, it's the only one on the picture that is already in the game. So for my idea, there was like, they lately did the aquatic, they did also do a Arctic, so I was like, what if they just kept on doing this and not any more regions? Like they say, like, okay, we're just gonna do sorts, like just like maybe some farm animals, reptilian pack, you know. So that's why I'm saying a reptilian pack is also a good implementation for this game, and you could just go on and on and on with these ideas. Like you can add a spider pack, but I'm just gonna include the most likely ones that I think. Moving on to the next one then is what I think that is really necessary. It's definitely necessary for the game in long term, not close small term or long. It's a long period. I think a small mammal pack could be helpful for the game, like getting meerkats or these fennec foxes, you know, just something like that. I think that could be a good implementation for the game eventually. But yeah, not necessarily the next DLC, but I'm just letting you know it could happen. You never know. But including with the idea that the sun bear was in the aquatic pack files, you know, it could also have been a tryout to the sun bear, but I think it's really gonna happen. So yeah, that's about it actually. So I also had a carnivore pack that could happen, but I don't think that it will happen, because it's not likely. Carnivores, like, why would you make a carnivore pack? It's really not necessary. It's like adding something that you can just add into other ideas, you know. It's really something, if you add it, I personally think that it's bad, but you know, it could happen, but hey, also I've heard people talk about farm animals like coming into the game. I personally think that's not a great idea. Ocean DLC, people said. I'm not gonna conclude that because there's literally no way. Fish DLC, I don't think fish would be a good idea, but I'm not gonna conclude them because I don't feel like they're close to getting a DLC. Then people also said like prehistoric animals. I was like, no. A prehistoric kingdom just came out, guys. Like, chill, you know. And they were just blathering around like, yeah, but what if, you know, what if? And I was like, no, that's not how we need to do it, you know. That's not the kind of thing that I wanted for the game. It was good for me. For me, it was good to have finally just the regular basic animals that live around the world right now. So yeah, that's gonna conclude it for this video, guys. I hope you liked the ideas. So my conclusion is, what packs could happen? I think personally an Asian pack or a Southeast Asian pack or a variant pack is the most likely to happen, because we had a sun bear into the files seen with the aquatic pack, which is a Southeast Asian animal. But which also could happen because Prehistoric Kingdom just came out with a trailer, and I saw birds in that. And if it's made from the same developers, which I think, that could happen that the next pack will be Avian, so that means birds. But which could also still happen, I think, but maybe not necessarily that is gonna be the next DLC, but there is also a high chance, I feel like, is European pack. And all the other packs I discussed here, I think are eventually going to come into the game, but like I said, not necessarily the next one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.